In this dating app review, I'm going to be covering Raya, including what it is, how to use it, how to get on it, profile examples, and whether or not Raya is worth it. By the way, my name is Blaine, I'm a dating coach for men, and welcome to my channel. So what is Raya? Raya is an exclusive dating app that was started in 2015. You can think of it as the Soho House of dating apps. Not just anybody can join. In fact, the New York Times described it as the Illuminati of dating apps. It definitely has buzz around it, which is probably why you're bothering to watch this review. It's also exclusive. Like I mentioned a moment ago, not just anybody can join Raya. You have to be referred by a current member, and even then, once you apply, you may or may not be approved, which we'll talk more about later. Also, celebrities dig it. Folks like Cara Delevingne, Kelly Osbourne, Demi Lovato, and Chelsea Handler have all been spotted on Raya. Functionally, Raya isn't that different than any of the other dating apps like Hinge, Bumble, or Tinder, but it does have a few unique features, which we'll get into next. So, how does Raya work? Once you've been accepted to Raya, you are going to create a photo-centric profile, which I'll talk more about in a second. You are going to swipe on potential matches in a single file queue. So matches will come up one at a time. You will swipe left on people you don't want to match with, and you will swipe right on people you are interested in matching with. If you swipe right on somebody and they also swipe right on you, then it's a match. You're then able to start conversations and chat via text within the app like you would on Tinder or Hinge with those you have matched with. The main difference here in how Raya works is that your profile, while it is still photo-centric, is going to be a slideshow rather than just standalone photos that the person slides through. Nominally, Raya's slideshow format is what makes the profile portion unique to how it works. So rather than just picking your 6 photos that are going to stand in a line, your profile photos are going to play in a slideshow to a song of your choosing. I'm sharing a video here of my old Raya profile so you can get an idea of how it works. One thing to note is Raya does not allow screen grabbing or screenshotting, which is why I have recorded the video on a separate phone. This increases the privacy aspect of Raya compared to other apps. Other small differences between Raya and other dating apps you might be familiar with is Raya requires an Instagram handle. We'll talk about this more later, but it's one of the ways they evaluate if you can become a member of Raya. And they also do not require a written bio. This tells you a few things about the type of people who use Raya. Looking beyond your profile, Raya has a couple other cool features as well. There is social mode, which is essentially a map where you can see other Raya members in your area and connect with their profiles, assuming you have both opted into location-based browsing. There's also a directory, so you can actually search for other Raya members based on location, profession, interest, or basically anything else you might want to know. There is also pay-to-play DMs, so you can send a message to a potential match before you actually match. Essentially a premium way to shoot your shot. Ultimately though, what makes Raya special is who uses it. When I opened the profile to refresh my memory and create this video, the first 2 profiles I saw were a professional tennis player and an actor I recognized from TV. Basically, the people using Raya are different from the people using less exclusive apps. Another interesting feature that I haven't seen on many other apps except maybe Bumble BFF is that Raya does have a Here for Friends category. So when I re-downloaded the app and fired up my profile, now that I'm not single, I was able to go into friends mode and see people who are also looking to make friends. Now, for the most frequently asked question I get, how does one get on Raya? To obtain a Raya membership, typically a current member must invite you to join. But that said, I know plenty of people who have had multiple referrals from current members and still don't get approved. If you don't get approved, you don't get a rejection notice, but your application just essentially sits in limbo and you're on the wait list. Here's what my referral queue looks like if you're curious. And please don't ask me for a Raya referral. I only give them to good friends and a very select group of clients. So if you're wondering who gets approved for Raya, Raya's website says it values people who bring creativity. And the application criteria are your work. Essentially, do you do something interesting and creative? Familiarity, aka do you know other people who are on the app? They assess this through your Instagram handle. Do you have mutual friends with people on the app? Are people referring you? And a little something extra. What are the special qualities that you bring to the table as a Raya member? I've touched a lot on the referral process, but you don't actually have to have a referral to apply. You can absolutely just apply and see what happens. I wouldn't hold your breath though, because I personally don't know of anybody getting onto Raya without having a referral. And like I touched on before, I am familiar with many people who had multiple referrals and still ended up on the wait list. If your Raya application isn't improved and you're in the pending or waitlist stage, be patient. You can absolutely get approved even multiple months later. So at this point you might be wondering, so who does get accepted to Raya? From what I've observed, it's a lot of the influencer types, either actual or aspiring. This isn't to dunk on Raya or its members. I've absolutely connected with cool and interesting people there. It's just that from what I have observed, the tie that connects the Raya community seems to be more about if you have a curated social media and who you know, rather than actual creativity. So are there any true requirements that you must meet? I read a Raya review on Vita Select that said you must have 5,000 Instagram followers in order to be approved, but this is blatantly not true. I know plenty of people with less than 5,000 followers currently on Raya, and when I applied to Raya a number of years ago, I had way less than 5,000 followers. Still, the sentiment is directionally correct. There tend to be a lot of Instagram influencers and aspiring influencers on Raya. So how much does Raya cost? As of December 2022, Raya has 2 membership options. They have their standard membership, which basically just gives you access to their global community. If you pay annually, it's about $120 a year. And then there is the Raya Plus membership, which offers additional features and opportunities to connect. For example, you can see who likes you, you get more daily recommendations, you get 2 times as many map and directory results, there's unlimited travel plans and unlimited likes. The Raya Plus membership costs about $350 a year if you pay annually. If you're gonna pony up the extra cash for the Raya Plus membership, the most important differences are that you are going to be able to see who likes you and that you're just going to get more recommendations daily, which means more opportunities to match. In my opinion, Raya is actually a great deal. For context, Hinge charges about $35 a month right now for its premium membership, which allows you to swipe on standout users, which is essentially the most attractive people on the app. Is Raya worth it? In my opinion, Raya is 100% worth it, assuming you can get in. This is in part because Raya most definitely has the highest concentration of physically attractive people. And I know people who have found both hookups and serious relationships on Raya. Plus, the price is right. We touched on this a moment ago, but Raya actually offers a pretty good bang for your buck compared to other apps. I'm honestly surprised it's not double or triple the cost. That being said, if you are stuck on the waitlist, don't sweat it. You can meet Raya quality women in your real life. And in fact, those women would probably way rather meet a potential partner in person. Women dislike dating apps just as much as men do. It's also not like the quality of your matches on Raya is going to be super different than the quality of your matches on any other app. Or framed another way, if you're having trouble finding your way onto Raya, you're probably not going to be drowning in matches once you get there. By and large, the types of people who use Raya want to meet the types of people who have the connections to get on Raya. It is almost certainly higher ROI to spend time improving your profiles on apps like Hinge and Bumble than it is to spend a ton of time and energy trying to finagle your way into a Raya invite. And if you want help improving your profile on Raya or any other app, I'm going to link my free guide on how to do that below. So that's what you need to know about Raya. Let me know in the comments what dating app I should talk about next. And most importantly, tap that subscribe button so you are the first to know when I upload new videos weekly. Dee Dee, you wanna come up here? No, you don't.